On that day you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. Whoever has my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me. The one who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I too will love them and show myself to them. Okay, guys, so we are continuing. This is myth number 1. I'm trying to remove that from your mind, because you see, guys, when we come to salvation with wrong expectations, and believe me, you get hit hard. Believe me when I tell you, so it's important to love Jesus for who he is. If you don't love him, it's okay. It's okay, but I don't want you to love a wrong person thinking that he is okay with you doing this thing. He is okay with you feeling this way. I want you to get the right information so that when you love him, you will love the real Jesus. Hence, people are filling churches there loving a wrong dude. The guy who's busy, blaspheming, they're claiming to be God, who's preaching all sorts of rubbish, riches, earthly blessings, prosperity, forever forgiveness. That is not Jesus. That is Satan. You understand? And he's doing it on purpose. And people keep saying, I love you, God. I love you, God. It's not even Jesus they are talking to. They are not even Jesus. Guys, it's not even Jesus they are speaking to. You understand? So it's important for you to get the right knowledge so that you will have right expectations. You understand? So that when you hate him, you know that, oh, well, I hate the right guy. When you love him, you will know, oh, well, I love the right guy. You understand? You see, guys, I love my Lord. He knows that. There's no person I love like that. He's my number 1, my number 10, my number 100. But I know that there are things he doesn't want me to do, things that obviously my flesh wouldn't like. You understand? But damn, I love him. I understand why he said those things. I understand why he did those things. You understand? So the first myth I want to get out of your mind is that, guys, people tend to believe that there's such a thing called unconditional love. Let me be clear. If you were told that rubbish, remove it. Jesus doesn't have unconditional love. If you would go to the Gospels and listen to the Master, the man himself speak, you will often hear him say that the Father loves me because I obey his commands. The Father loves me because I do his will. You understand? Why would you think that Jesus will love you when you don't obey him? When he is loved because he obeys daddy? No, I'm asking you right now. Why would you think that? Guys, please don't be fools. I'm okay with a blind person, but I hate a foolish person. I'm okay with a blind person. I love such. Maybe I'm also blind, but I don't like a foolish person. Get rid of foolishness. You understand? There's no such thing as unconditional love. Right now, if someone beats you hard, yes, I understand. Women tend to live in relationships that are loveless. They are beaten by these guys, they are cheated by these guys, but they're still there. And I'm like, what the heck? I don't understand, but it's okay. They understand. I don't. You understand? What I'm trying to say is that there's no such thing as unconditional love. If you cross that boundary, guys, hell break loose. If you cross that boundary, hell break loose. You understand? So I want you to remove that thing. Jesus says that I love you because you obey my commands. Guys, I've told you that I myself have never received so much love from those two people, Daddy and my Lord. Guys, I've never. I've never. And the worst part is, I remember my Lord often tells me, Nini, you obey me, my baby. You obey me, my daughter. And he says, I love you so much because you obey me. That's why obedience for me is like, I'm never going to stop to obey that man because of the love I receive from him. Because I know that day I stop obeying him, I will lose this love. Guys, I cannot live without that love. That love is like a drug. Guys. Sometimes I laugh at the things that they actually say to me, him and Daddy, the love, guys, I've received. I understand that disciples, in fact, I sit and I'm like, I've never met a person who's been loved like Jesus the way I have been. Am I saying that that's true? No, I've just never met. People will tell you about money. People will tell you about riches, and they will tell you that that's God's love. I'm telling you, that's Satan's love. Believe me when I tell you. Guys, Jesus will never tell you to not work. Guys, Jesus is not against you having your needs met. You read the Gospel of John, of Matthew chapter 5, 6, 7, down there, up there. He's speaking about the fact that if you seek his kingdom, these things will be added to you. You understand? Because, guys, without food, without shelter, without water, without clothes, you can't survive. You understand? So he will provide those things. People in churches have now made God a liar, a hypocrite, meaning that daddy is now competing with the world. Daddy is now competing with Satan. They're running after earthly things. They're running after this businessmen, businesswomen in churches. You understand? You find them, seeking after luxury. You understand? That's not coming from daddy. I've never met a person who's been blessed by that man upstairs. Believe me when I tell you. Because people are running after luxury. And luxury is not what he provides with. He provides needs. Let me just be frank. You understand? Anyway, I'm not speaking about that right now. Right now, I'm speaking about the fact that, people don't know that man's love. Jesus was not into riches, earthly blessings and all this, yet that guy received so much love. Why? Because daddy, guys, is a love specialist. Jesus is also like that. You understand? The love they give is a love that guys, it's a love that will compel you to give up the love of things, the love of earthly riches, the love of earthly blessings. That's why you find Paul speaking like that. That's why you find Peter, James, John, and all his disciples. They gave up, they sacrificed the world for him. Why? It's the love, guys. That's love. Guys, I don't know. Sometimes I tell them, you too, you've overly loved me. You've overly loved me because of the love. You understand? So when they give that love, it's so much that it overwhelms. It overwhelms. But you will stay away from riches. You will stay away from loving money. You will stay away from loving things because of that love. Because if you run after the things, you will lose them. And losing that love, guys, I'm telling you, you will commit suicide. That's why Judas committed suicide. He realized, damn, what have I lost? Damn, what have I lost? I've gained these 30 silver coins. I don't know how much it's worth those days, but obviously it was too much. And then he's like, I rather commit suicide than lose that love, guys. That love, you don't know that love. And then people will be like, Judas is a fool. Why did he commit suicide? They don't know. Judas wasn't a fool. You can't receive Jesus' love, guys, and then lose it and be okay. I myself would commit suicide if I lose Jesus' love. I would, because I've received so much love. Guys, guys, you won't believe that love. It overwhelms. You understand? So Jesus is telling us that he doesn't love us unconditionally. Daddy didn't love him unconditionally. He can't love you unconditionally. There's no such thing as unconditional love. Guys, believe me, it's not there. It doesn't exist. I've never seen it anyway. You see parents loving their children and you think it's unconditional. Wait until your child shoot you. Wait until your child rape you. Wait until your child does things that you like, know what, enough is enough. Not that maybe you will hate your child, but you will get rid of your child. Why? You can't stand that. Because there's no such thing as unconditional love. I'm telling you. So this thing I learned when I came back to my father. That's why I make sure I obey him. I'm not good. I'm not perfect. What a wretched woman I am. Paul, what a wretched woman I am. But guys, when I know the truth, I stop because I know what I will lose. And Jesus tells me directly, if you do that, I'll kick you out of my kingdom. He tells me directly, I'll kick you out of my kingdom. Guys, you obey his commands. They are written in his word. You will receive that love. He will reveal himself to you. Believe me when I tell you. Guys, I don't want to talk about things, but believe me when I tell you. So I wanted you to get that thing out of your mind. There's no such thing as unconditional love. If you thought that unconditional love is someone is going to keep doing whatever they are doing and cross their boundaries and they will continue loving you, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. He says that you cannot call me Lord, Lord, and don't do what I say. I will deny you. Why? You would have died. You die spiritually. Adam, guys, died. You know why Adam died spiritually. We often speak about that in this show. Adam died spiritually because he disobeyed his command. You understand? So to Jesus, today, obeying his commands is everything. You understand? That's how you receive. You receive love and everything. Eve was supposed to receive love from Daddy Jesus and Adam. That lady lost all of that. That fool. She lost all of that because she disobeyed. You understand? So you obey in order to get that love. People will tell you about cars and tell you about houses and they say it's God's love. And I'm like, what the heck? Satan is actually the one sponsoring you because you're busy running after luxury. You don't know that love. It's a kind of love that will cause you to compel because, guys, it's actually a kind of love that will cause you to give up, will compel you to give up because, guys, it's enough on its own. So that was myth number 1. Thank you. Let's continue next.